Hey guys, welcome back to Sharon's Nail Boutique. Please hit that subscribe button if you are not already. To all my other subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching another one of my videos. This design, obviously, like, it's a little kind of beat up, but it has been over a month since her last design, guys, so bear with me. I'm just trying to kind of like remove all that old stuff. She had a really pretty like mermaidy design last time. The colors were like purple, teals, the glitters I used Strut, the baby blue, Vanessa, and I used, I believe, one of my Mia Secret ones. Can't remember exactly which one, but moving forward, I am using my volcano bit, and I zoomed in here for you because I really wanted you to see how I go around that not the cuticle, but the acrylic in that area, so I can start removing it and getting it thinner. And you don't want to stay in the same area for too long. You want to keep moving all over the nail so that you're not creating friction and heat, so that your client is not in any sort of pain or discomfort. So I just get this down all the way down till I could like basically flake it off and chop it down, chop it like guacamole. I am in the middle of making coffee, guys, so like I said, bear with me. Like I said, I'm getting this all the way down, as you can see. So what I like to do with my sets anyways, I lay a thin clear base of acrylic, yes, with all of my sets, even if I'm using core powders, and that's because I like to have something to come back down to the next time I do their nails. So it just makes it easier. Now see, this is what her nails look like after I've basically prepped. I'm going in with my cuticle bit. I've gotten all those acrylic nails off. I'm just already pushed the cuticles back. Now I'm going in with my small cuticle ball bit that I got out of the 30 pack that you get in those drill bits, and you could use a lot of those that are in there, actually. And you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on a cuticle bit. I mean, you could pretty much use a lot of them that are in there. So I just finished up doing that. And I'll actually come in with my nippers next. And I will start getting all that dead skin that's actually left on the plate itself. And maybe any kind of extra growth on the sides there. You want to be really careful when you're doing this step. Use my lovely dog in the background. It is 7:05 in my house, a.m. Eastern time, and she wants to wake everybody up apparently. Lily! Stop! Stop it. You're not going outside, so stop. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, I just finished up just nipping that skin, and like I said, you want to be careful on this area because you should not be taking any of the skin off that back, like the most back area. This is literally just getting that skin that's right in front of the Pernicia. No, not Pernicia. That's a not a disease, infection. Hyponychium? Yeah. Hyponychium. Yeah. Hyponychium. Something like that. Anyways, it's hard to pronounce, but that's the back skin area. It's actually, your cuticle is not that back skin area. The cuticle is the skin that actually grows on the nail plate itself. So, that being said, I'm just clipping these tips, and I'm actually using my pinched stiletto tips, the BU stiletto tips that I got from Amazon. If I could find a link, I will leave it below for you guys. I actually like these tips. My clients like these tips a lot. In hindsight, I feel like with this set, I may have cut off too much on one of the tips, maybe two. But she really loved how they came out. I don't, honestly, guys, like, my sets don't always come out perfect. Like, there's things that I would change with all of them, probably. But you can't let that discourage you. You know, you can't let that be the reason that you don't move forward. You know, like, you see what I'm doing right now? I like to do that because I like to get as close to perfect as I can get. You know? And you're gonna use your nail file, which is what I'm using now. This is the 100 150 grit, which is typically what I use. Or these might be my 100, 180 grit, actually. Yeah. So I use these for shaping the free edge and for kind of taking down some of the tips in those corners. And I use these to remove the shine from the nail plate, because you should not be using the sanding band. I'm gonna keep saying it every video, guys. No sanding bands on the nail plate. None whatsoever. This hand file is all you should be using on the nail plate. No circular saws, no rotary drills, no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just this. Because what's going to happen is you're going to destroy your client's nail beds to the point where they can't recover. They're so thinned out that they can't even handle the weight of a tip now. You see what I mean? So as you can see, I put like all my clients' names on their files, and that just helps me obviously know which is which. And these are disinfectable, so that's good. My acrylic in the corner there, the one that says clear, it used to be Queen Nails from eBay that I had in there, but I actually use that to hold my Mia Secret now, because I get like the big tubs of them, like the big like 1.5 pounds, not the 5 pound ones, the 1.5 pound ones, and I use that to just fill it up and stuff, so whatever. So I am now getting ready to actually lay the thin clear base, and one of those I'll show you actually. I'm using my OPI Band-Aid right now, and that helps with the prep. Once I finished all my prep and thinned out the tips enough, I see the middle finger there? Sorry, I'm like, squirrel! The middle finger there, I think I took off too much on like one of that side there, but whatever. I mean, you make mistakes, you live and you learn, and move on. So, but other than that, I think my shaping is pretty good. It's come a long way for sure. I like to look at all my old pictures and really see how like far I've come, because acrylic is not easy, guys. Every time I think I've perfected it, I see another method that somebody does, and I'm like, well, maybe I'm not doing it right. You know what I mean? It just makes you question everything you know. And so, yeah, I guess that's the problem I'm having now. I don't know if I should, like, keep doing it how I'm doing it or go back to how I was doing it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, if you like how I'm doing it right now, let me know. If you like the older way, let me know. And then again, I don't know if you could tell the difference, but I can. So, yeah, I just, laying my thin clear base now. I don't think I should have put that much on the phone, but sometimes I feel like with some people I need a little more, because they're just more prone to breakage and lifting and stuff like that, you know? So once I'm happy with everything, I'll move forward and start the design. And we're literally doing, she picked the colors pink, purple, yellow, and orange. So I gave her an option today because she likes to do the freestyle sets that I love to do so much. So I gave her an option if she wanted to do like a mermaidy similar to last time. She could do those colors again if she wanted to, or she could do something with like yellows, oranges, and pinks. And then at the last minute I added in a purple, but at first it was just gonna be the yellow, pink, and the orange. So I've finished with my thin clear base, I'll do that. And I have a couple ombres in this set. I have a full nail with dry flowers. Not a full dry flower nail, I mean like a full color nail with a dry flower at the bottom. They're so pretty. They really went well with this set, I feel. Maybe just took it up that extra notch that I needed it to. What do you guys think about these videos? Like, do you prefer me doing a voiceover? Do you like music instead, like just the music, or do you like both? Let me know what you guys think, because I haven't heard too much from you guys as far as like answering questions and stuff, and it helps me, guys. It really does. It helps me figure out what you guys want to see from me next, obviously, you know. So I'm using Glam and Glitz Popsicle. I'm using my Super Nail. I was gonna use this stacker, but I ended up deciding not to, so I apologize about showing you guys that. I'm using my Mia Secret Ice Cream for the pink. I'm using Color Club Serendipity for the purple there. These are dip powders, guys. Yes, they're just like acrylics, but sometimes they don't, the color is too blotchy, you know what I mean? And then I'm using some of the dry flowers, some of the mylar shards, really pretty. Probably put it out too much. And then some of my extra fine blue gold tone glitter there, the iridescent white one. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much through this, guys, because I really want you guys to just enjoy this set and what I'm doing, you know. And you could pretty much, I'm placing these mylar shards, and then I go in with like some tie-dye, different colors in the different areas of the top of the nail near the cuticle, and I leave that bottom part like clear so I can have like a glass tip, so almost. And this was completely like designed by me. I didn't get my inspiration from anywhere. I love to freestyle sets. So I pretty much do what comes to my mind at the time. As long as I have my colors picked out, I'm okay. You know, in hindsight, I think I should have placed this glitter after the fact, but it is what it is. Those are some of those things I was talking about, like, you live and you learn, you know what I mean? And I'm not crazy about that neon yellow just because it dries way too fast. Super Nail, Hey Lifeguard, or Oh Lifeguard, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's just extremely, it's way too pigmented. So, well, I just finished doing that, and when I'm happy, I'll cap the whole thing. I'm not going for too much of a crazy look. Like, I'm just trying to get it like tie-dye over here, kind of blend the colors a little bit. Make sure that that area is nice and neat. Yeah, I hate how that yellow, like, is so, I don't know, it's like mostly pigment. There's not enough acrylic in it. I think I'm going to add some of my clear acrylic to it today because it just, you see what I mean about those dip powders though? How they just kind of like, they don't really spread out really nice. Whereas like, see this Mia Secret pink? Like, that's acrylic. So it does what it's supposed to do. Whereas like, the dip powders, they're more like pigment. So they're harder to spread around. I don't know. It's so difficult to explain. You know, I'm happy, I think, with that. So I'm gonna cap as soon as I get that done. Now that's looking like a pinkish color, but that's actually like a neon purple. So, okay, now I'm capping in my Mia Secret Clear. Just making sure that that's nice and flush up there. Before I start getting my product down. want to make sure that's all covered, honey. Yes, baby. And then whatever extra I have, I will take off, or try to take off. My gloves never really fully last through a set, guys, so by the end of this, you'll probably see holes in my thumb and pieces attached to my brush, and oh my gosh, so funny. So, yeah, I don't know, I think I'm like really way too hard on myself, but yeah, see how that yellow, it's like if you don't work with it fast enough, it'll just do whatever it wants. It just won't. There's no reason I should have to work that hard on that little bit of a bead. You know what I mean? It's just extremely, that's why I grab them wetter every time I go in, because I'm doing a full nail of the yellow here, and then I'm going to put that flower at the bottom. This color is just super hard to work with. Then if you don't put it wet enough, it'll be too bulky, you know what I mean? Color was pissing me off so bad, guys. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about as the more I go through it. See, it just sucks. Hate it. Need a better yellow. I need to get Bright Lights by Glam & Glitz. Just add another bead there because I wasn't like happy with how it like turned out. You see how dry it was getting? That's what I was talking about. I hate that. And then it's like, I don't know, it's like super bumpy, lumpy. Like not smooth, and I felt like, oh my god, I was just so pissed off. But I'm just trying to get like that nail looking good. So that's why I added like another small wet bead, so it could like even the whole surface out. So now I think I go in and I put the flower at the bottom. Better than nothing. At least the surface is smooth now. You see what I mean about it? It just like, it does not cooperate. It just does not want to cooperate at all. I hate acrylics like that. I really do. Everyone let me know like what's their least favorite acrylics down below, and like which ones they would recommend the most. Honestly, of all the acrylics I've used, I like Glam & Glitz, but it's a wet system, so you have to know how to work with it. I really like Mia Secret because it's the perfect like consistency between beginner and intermediate. It gives you enough time to play with it. Depending on how much liquid you have in your brush, obviously it's gonna go by that, but like it gives you a good amount of time to mold it and get it into place and all that, and I really like that about Mia Secret. I've been using Mia Secret since I first started doing nails, and I've never really had an issue with their stuff at all. Personally, I don't like their primer. I feel like I had a lot of lifting with women when I was using their primer. So I just used the OPI Bond-Aid and the No Lift Nails acid-based primer. Yeah, a lot of people don't like using the acid base, but I feel like as far as if you're looking for something that is not going to give your people lifting, you should use the acid base because that just helps the acrylic adhere way better. But you have to be careful because if you get any on your client's skin, you need to wipe it off immediately. Like it can cause burning on the skin if exposed. So you just have to be super careful. A little goes a long way. And with acid base, you should always wait till it's just dried before you go in with your acrylic. Whereas Acid Bliss, you go in while it's still like damp. And that gives it the best like chemical reaction together. So now on this nail, I'm doing, this is the one I'm doing the 3-tone ombre on. So I'm doing the yellow at the bottom. Then I go in with popsicle. And then I'll do ice cream. And I don't think I did purple on this one too. I think I just did the 3. I think I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest, because I mean the rest is pretty much self-explanatory, guys. I'll leave you to it, and yeah, just if you can take a quick second to let me know what you guys been thinking of my videos and what you'd like to see more of, and I don't know, just any advice, I guess, any constructive criticism, definitely let me know below. I'm open to any suggestions I get, seriously. If you guys want to do a collab video, if you want me to review a product for you possibly that you want to get out there to the masses, anything like that that's going to help me, help you, and you know, we grow our channels together, you know, because like I've been on here since 2015, guys, and I'm still not at 1,000 people. Some get on here and they do it so fast. Others, like me, not so much. So yeah, it depends, I guess, on the person, and I don't know exactly. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right, but as far as I know right now, I don't know of anything. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions that you'd like to see me do, or maybe some suggestions that could help me grow my channel quicker, let me know down below, guys, because like I said, I'm open to anything. Alright, well, that's all the time I have, guys. I love you all so much. I hope you will join me for my next video as well. And until that one, guys, bye. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget to check out my sister's channel, Oddwolf, ODDWOLF, guys. I told you in the last video too. Just don't forget about her. Go over and check out her channel. I would appreciate it so much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share button, guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye now.